You guys should be able to hear me now. Yo, yo, yo. How you doing, man? I said, you good? Let me know if you can hear me all good. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. I've just made this quick startup thing. I'm going to change it over now. Right, you should be able to see my screen now. Let me know if you can see the charts. How you doing, man? Slaying chickens, you good? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Been a bit choppy morning, I'd say. But yeah, let me know if you can see the charts now. I'll quickly just go on my phone and see. Okay, you can't. Wait, can you see the charts or not? Wait, can you see the charts or not? Alright, let me just see if I can transfer the charts over now. What about now? You might be able to see that. It's pretty delayed as well, I'm not sure why. It's more delayed than usual. Maybe that's just my internet. But let me know if you can see the charts now. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, about the new channel, Discord. Yeah, I'll be able to, I think I'll be able to sort it out, but if I need help, I'll DM you, bro. Thank you for that. Right. Just gonna quickly just post that on my Twitter. How you guys doing? Are you all good? You all good? Just tweeting out as well. I'm still a little bit ill. So yeah, just mind my voice, but hopefully it'll be better. Nice, bro, nice. I'm good, bro, I'm good. I'm all good, bro. Right. Let's go on the higher time frames quickly. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube has a delay. But like yesterday, I don't think it was as delayed, but I'm guessing it must have been. But the high time frames for euro dollar. So let's just run through what's actually happened. So we've had a run up since September, October. Check out this buy side, and on the weekly, it's tapped in and now filled this imbalance here. So now what's going on here? So there's an order block. Look on the daily as well. So it's pulled down lower, tapped into this civvy here. Hasn't got to the consequent encouragement yet, so that could be, it's more bearish, but I don't want to catch the top yet. The worst thing to do is catch the top of a higher time frame. So just going to keep thinking that price is going to keep going higher. So if it wants to pull back into a discount, it has. So from the low to the high, pulled back into the equilibrium. Hence why it could be going sideways here. So where's a discounted array? This here is a discounted array. So potentially price may want to sweep this low, tap into the discounted array before heading up higher. That's a potential. Maybe people have thought they're going to catch the bottom here. Got their stops down here. Price is going to run lower, run into this, take people out short, take people out long, sorry. People who are going short, and then run them higher to take people out who have gone short just then, if that makes any sense. We're just going to play by ear. Just going to keep an eye on this consequent encouragement of the wick. So that could be a potential draw. And yeah, it's just been going sideways for like past, this is going to be the 5th day now. So definitely just be careful. You could just, it literally could be just seek and destroy. So it's where it'll just keep taking stops from highs and lows. So let's just head into a smaller time frame now. If we look on the 30-minute, or let's just do the hour. Like I said yesterday, this was NFP. So NFP sweat sell side and ran buy side here. Ran into this inefficiency there, and also did run into this civvy here, but just missed the consequent encouragement here. So it didn't run into the consequent encouragement, so it potentially tells us that price doesn't want to go back up here. It wants to keep going lower. And where's like the next PD array would be down here, or that sell side here. So at the minute for me, it's both ways. It's both ways. So if on the lower time frames, so like the 1 minute, 5 minutes, it's definitely worth moving your stops. If you're in a trade, move your stops to break even, because you're just at risk of getting caught out if you're just not one-sided on the market. So yeah, this is the second episode of the Silver Bullet to Funded. We didn't take a trade yesterday as it was quite choppy, but we did pick out the draw on liquidity, which was the buy side. So yeah, if we're looking now, it is going choppy still. I was looking at this sell side down here. Potentially want to get ran. But anything, if I was going long, this would have to become an inversion for me here. So for me to be going long, it would have to start trading a bit higher, act as an inversion fair value gap, and take out these buy sides here. So at the minute, just going to sit on the hands for now. Let's just tape read, and let's see if price wants to run this low down here. Does that make any sense? Let me know, let me know. So yeah, 15 minutes. That civvy here. Let's get the consequent encouragement. Look how it reacts to the consequent encouragement here. Let's keep that there. But for now, we're just going to be patient. There's no, like, the worst thing to do, like I was saying yesterday, is forcing the trades. So yeah, definitely, it could be another boring day, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, potentially go down to the sell side. Could potentially go down to the sell side. So let's just take a look at the dollar. Right. So dollar, there's a daily opening gap here. Let me just mark that up. Close to the open. Is the 2 a.m. candle on the 1 hour a bearish order block? On euro. I'll check that out in 1 second, bro. So there's still sellers who sold this down. So there's still stops above this, stops above here, and there's people who bought this with stops below here. So, yo, how you doing, Sarava? You good, bro? So there's definitely sell side here, sort of just in between this range at the minute. Dollar is in between these two ranges. We just get the consequent encouragement of that range. You can see it's just playing around on the midpoint. Let's just go back on euro. So you're saying the 2 a.m. candle today, bro? Yeah, that is an order block here. Yeah, that is an order block, these two candles. But then you can just have a look at this wick here. Have a look at this wick, I think it's on the 4 hour. This wick here, and also this inefficiency. Draw that across, and get the midpoint of that. So the midpoint of that wick and the 4 hour BISI. Look how price is respecting from there. So just be careful. If I'll be confident for selling this once price breaks below this and acts as an inversion fair value gap. Then if it does that, so if it acts as an inversion, pulls lower, retests, then we go sell side, consequent encouragement from that wick, and then sell side down here. So that's what I'll be confident in doing. Consequence encouragement. Consequence encouragement. I'll type that out. Is that what you meant? So it just means the midpoint. The CE. Consequent encouragement. That's all that means. That's all that means. Let's go on to the daily. Get rid of that for now. Dollar is trading above this daily opening gap here. So I made a low, high, low, low, high, high. Tapped into the bullish breaker here. Let's get that green. Fair value gap as well. So potentially could be start trading up higher to take out this high and this high, which means shorts for euro. Let me actually as well. got to sign in on the my trading platform if we end up taking a trade. One second, guys, sorry. Right, there we go, I got it. Right, just in case we end up taking a trade today, I'll just sort that out. Alright, so let's have a look at price now. So still inside this SIBI here. So if this climbs above that, then acts as support, then we'd be heading higher. But again, there's that daily SIBI. So the draw liquidity would be that high and the low of the daily SIBI. How's your week been, guys? Hope it's been going well. Just grab the rules and put them here. Feel free to join the Discord if you guys haven't joined. It's in the link in my bio, and I will post it in the chat as well at some point. But yeah, definitely been a choppy Monday, and then also so far a choppy Tuesday. Is there any? I don't think there's news. There was pound news, but nothing to be looking for. No, there's nothing. Pound news is tomorrow. Tuesday is literally zero red news, so hence potentially the choppiness. Everything's going to be waiting for Thursday, which is CPI. So defo be careful once trading. Yo, Blackout, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. So here, look at the way the bodies is closed here. So this is the 15-minute SIBI. On the 1 minute, look how the bodies close exactly there. That's just some things you look for in price action. When, say we're short here, if we see that, that'll just give me even more confidence that price wants to go lower. So if your bias was short and you're like in a short and you see something like that, it just gives you extra confidence that price potentially wants to head up lower, head down lower. So here. Yeah, bro, I'll check it. I'll check it after the stream, bro, yeah? I hope it went well, though, the trade. I hope the trade went well. So yeah, the rules of the silver bullet, if anyone is new, that it's 1 trade per day, risk 1%. I can only trade the silver bullet, and it's 10 AM to 11 AM. The times might change depending on how it goes. I might have to just do the 7 AM to 8 AM silver bullet, we'll see. But at the minute, it's 10 AM to 11 AM. New York time, that is. Alright, bro, I'll check it out, don't worry. I'll check it out. That is a shame, but you know, as long as you stuck to your rules and stuff and just journal, write down where you went wrong, or if anything you did go wrong and where price ended up, then yeah. I need to keep this literally just on there. Like that. Let's take a look at dollar. Still bouncing off this bullish breaker here. Let's take a look at the higher time frame. So we still got this CB here, where it's broken above, acted as an inversion fair value gap, so that means it's support. This wick straight away comes to my eye. Here, so that wick is basically on the high of that CB. So it looks like it's bouncing. Look on the 4 hour. There's buy side here, and it heads up to that low of the CB as well. This is the weekly CB. I journal my trades, bro. Literally just using a notepad, and also just live recording my videos. I don't use Notion, no. So yeah, when you don't have like a one-sided bias, that's when you're supposed to just sit back and just sit on your hands and not force a trade. But yeah, hopefully either today or sometime we will get a one-sided bias, and that would be where the market is just showed its hand a little bit more, and you can see where it wants to go, where the draw liquidity is, and it's a lot easier to see and to get in. But once the market's going sideways, there's both sides. It goes down and go up. That's when it's just risk, and there's a little bit more of gambling, because you're just guessing which side it wants to go. Let's just take a look at this wick here though. So I'm going to just take this out and just head on the 1. Head on the 1 minute. This is a 15-minute wick then, from here to pretty sure here. Let's just see how, if it wants to run up here, let's see how it reacts. Let's see. It is 10 AM now. In 3 seconds. I'm just going to see if there was any like orange news. Or yellow news or anything like that. No, nothing really. Nothing today really. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, the trades that I take, or if I end up taking, it is on like the demo funded thing, so it's definitely not, it's not like real money. And I hope you guys don't use your own money as well. So it is like a funded challenge, but obviously it is on a demo account. And I hope you guys don't copy the trades and use your own money. And yes, I am a bit ill. Hence, if I sound ill, that's why. Hopefully I get better. I was ill like yesterday and the weekend. But yeah, hopefully I get a bit better. So yeah, 10 AM open, or 10 AM is just, so this is the silver bullet hour. So for me, there's nothing too much. I mean, dollar is bouncing from this bullish breaker here. Potentially wants to run this buy side. So it wants to run buy side, that means euro lower. And it is trading inside this CB. Consequent encouragement. Let's just get that again. has reacted nicely to the consequent encouragement here. Let's just see. Just going to be a little bit patient and see if anything opens up for us. I mean, sometimes when I'm trading or like just analysing the market, I will be like a little bit silent just so I can concentrate, focus. But yeah, hopefully I will get better at talking and focusing at the same time. There also is a silver bullet where it's an inversion fair value gap as well. So still choppy. Like I said earlier, it is just ranging between these two. So this high, this low, it's ranging. The midpoint is literally around here. So defo be careful as well. Don't want to be rushing into anything. Daily opening gaps here from yesterday and today. So the daily opening gap. So it filled that gap here. There, filled it, bounced off there, and then breaker here. So potentially it wants to run that high. Take care, bro. No worries, man. I mean, we'll probably end it at 11 AM anyway, so, but definitely there's going to be loads more live streams coming in. It's literally the start of the year, so yeah, it's a lot of content going to be coming this year. But cheers for tuning in though. Here, fair value gap on this 15-minute civvy. Let's just see what that does. Nothing that interests me right just yet. Just a bit choppy. Just a bit choppy. So when there's a fair value gap like that, just always be aware of the consequent encouragement of the midpoint of the wick before. So let me zoom in. Price didn't close above that, did it? Here. So even though it ran, the wicks do the damage, the body tells the story. So it is still valid, this thing. Like it still shows that it wants to go lower. I think dollar is more inclined to draw up there. So let's have a look. If we're looking for this draw down here, sell side, from this push here, then just draw it to our target, which would be there. Anywhere in the premium we can sell. So just seeing what the market's doing. Here, I would like this to become an inversion. Like this here, that's nice. Potentially wants to run these two equal highs now. It's still a little bit choppy for me, in my opinion. but a potential from this area here. I'm just going to see this, I'm not going to put a trade in just yet. That's why I'd put my stops. First target would be probably the high of that 4-hour civvy, or BISI, sorry. Stops would be 2 pips. Let's see how it reacts to this. Not in anything yet. Not in anything yet. See how it reacts to the consequent encouragement of this here. Too choppy for me at the minute. But I do favour, if this acts as support here, this inversion fair value gap, then I'll be more favoured in running that buy side for dollar. But we'll see. From this low here, from this push here, it's just playing around this equilibrium here at the minute. So remember, always want to get into a sell in a premium, buy in a discount. I do like the fact that it hasn't closed above the consequent encouragement here, and also it stayed inside this fair value gap to the T, literally. Bearish order block here. So now I just want to start seeing that price is like respecting these PD arrays. Bearish order block. I was going to say, and also a fair value gap, but it wasn't, the candle hasn't finished yet. So it's still inside this bearish order block. So there's these 2 up candles. Sorry about my cough, by the way, guys. So it's still playing inside this fair value gap here and the consequent encouragement of this wick. And also still inside this order block. But it's just being a little bit choppy. It's not respecting it as much as I like. So it still could head down lower. But when you start seeing price respect things a lot nicer, that's when it just would flow a little bit more and just run to liquidity a little bit quicker. So it's still inside this fair value gap and order block. I'm not going to force a trade. This is too choppy for me at the minute, but once price is here now, it's inside the order block. Once it leaves, I want to see it run really fast. So if it does leave this, I want to see it run and start heading for this liquidity down here. If it does leave the order block. And it should not really be able to get back into the market. It should just keep dropping and dropping and not enable you to enter. So we should start seeing faster candles now. Potentially a fair value gap here. So a pause on this candle. Fair value gap. Institutional flow intraday would like to see that, and then a fast one lower down towards this sell side here and the 4-hour order 4-hour BISI. So this should mean that dollar is running. For these equal highs here, it's the first draw on liquidity for me. Let's take a look at this as well. I want to see price start bouncing off that here and then head for that buy side. So fair value gap here. Let's see how it reacts inside this. Yeah, you want to use the forex.com. Forex.com is the one ICT says to use. Yo, how you doing, Charlie? You good? Hope you're well, hope you're well. We are not in anything just yet. Just reading. So it hasn't respected this fair value up here, but it's still respecting this 5-minute one at the moment. Let's get the midpoint. Still bouncing off it at the moment. So it's still inside the order block and that fair value gap. I'd say it's forex.com. Forex.com probably, bro. Right, we don't want this to become an inversion fair value gap here. We don't want this to become an inversion. If we're looking for shorts here. We're looking long dollar potentially, because it bounced off this daily opening gap, made a lower low here, then a higher high, bounced off the bullish breaker. But potentially it's already ran that buy side a little bit there. Just missed this consequent current here. Oh no, yeah, just missed it, just by a little bit here. Yeah, nothing certain. There's nothing one-sided for me. No, not with FTMO, bro. I'm funded with FTMO, but this one's a different challenge. This one's the just the first phase challenge. So we haven't taken any trades yet. So it closes above here, then this order block, this bearish order block here could always be an inversion. So it can always become a bullish order block. So any PD array can become the opposite PD array. But still going choppy at the moment. I mean, would you like to be in this trade right now? Just going up and down. Not really. So that's why it's best to just sit on your hands. There's no point forcing any trades. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So anything PD array. So the breaker blocks, order blocks can always just be inversed. I've just made that up. ICT actually says that as well. So it's probably from one of his Twitter spaces. Not really interested in anything just yet. Just going to delete it just to make the chart a little bit cleaner. I mean, yeah, just going choppy sideways since this morning. Let's just delete this, and this for now. Sorry about the cough, guys. Just quite ill in a minute, so hopefully I get better by tomorrow or the end of the week, or definitely by next week. Yeah. Hope you guys are having an amazing Tuesday as well. But yeah, sometimes you get slow days like this. Monday, Tuesday, potentially slow, especially if CPI is Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. The days do differ. But the market people just be waiting for CPI to come out, so could be choppiness until then. So it could be like Thursday 3 p.m. could be nice price action after CPI, or Friday could be nice price action as well. But at the moment, I see potentially here. So I pulled away, broke above. If this acts as an inversion, could be climbing above to these equal highs here. But nothing that sticks my eye out at the moment. What does happen, this is actually like just real trading anyway. Not every single day. You could be going like 2 or 3 days without taking a nice trade. So yeah, that is what trading is like. No, ICT weren't my first encounter, bro. ICT came across ICT a couple of years ago. I started with like other people, just other like people who've made content on YouTube and shit like that. And then just like kept just learning through different people, different courses, and then came across ICT, and then that's the one that like just clicked with me. So but yeah, there are other people like out there. I mean, it just all comes down to risk. Trust me. Like ICT says, you can flip a coin, and you can make money by just flipping a coin. if it lands on heads, buy. If it lands on tails, sell. And if you've got good risk management, you can make money by that. So it just all comes down to risk. You can have the best trading setup ever, but if you can't risk properly, you'd never really have a good outcome. And then, yeah, just 2 years been trading ICT concepts. But yeah, at the moment, very choppy. Very, very choppy. I still do favour the upside here though, at the moment anyway. If anything changes, then I'd say price would have to take out this low here, so pull lower, retest that there, and then head lower down here. But yeah. I'll be streaming hopefully most days. Feel free to follow my Discord, Twitter, and stuff like that, and I'll just let you know, let you guys know on the day that I'm streaming. So yeah, and hopefully I will get better at streaming as well. But this is good. Hopefully this is gonna be a good series. No, it literally all comes down to, there could be like 2 or 3 setups in that day. There could be 0 in that day. But the worst thing that happens to me is I'll be forcing a trade. There'll be no trade set up, and I'll just be waiting for like 1 or 2 days, and then I'll be like, right, I'll see something, force myself into seeing something, enter, get stopped out, and then the next day a perfect setup would happen, and then I'll be like, why wouldn't I just wait for that one? So yeah, there could be like a week where there'd be 4 or 5 setups in that week, or there could be a week where I'd have 1 setup, or literally 0 setups. So yeah, just write down setup that you have on your trading, on your like journal or like your computer, so you can see it, and only take the trades that would that tick your boxes. And then there'd be no like, you wouldn't get upset for taking that trade and losing, because obviously you can't win every single trade. But if you stick to your training plan, then you should just be happy anyway, as long as your training plan does work. I mean, with the silver bullet as well, the silver bullet, like, it appears every single day, but it doesn't mean it just appears for that exact pair. So it could be like a nice one on GU, but on EU it's a bit choppy. So, or there could be like the S&P, could be nice on the S&P, but not good on EU. So but yeah, like I said with dollar, this is NFP here, from the low to the high. If you just draw for the consequent encouragement, so the midpoint, so if you get a fib, so look where price is just respecting here, it's just respecting the midpoint, so it's just ranging really. So it's quite tough until it comes out of this, till it breaks away. It could be just waiting for CPI, but yeah, it is quite tough at the moment. It's where a lot of traders would start losing their account or giving back a lot of profit because they're just forcing trades. So yeah, I still favour the upside for now, for dollar, so the downside for euro. but nothing that's caught my eye. The only thing I'd say is a little bit high there, runs into it, the low again of the 15-minute Sibi, breaks lower, and there's just like that little fair value up there. But it's just a bit too choppy for me to enter. My model, probably just mostly tape reading and just demo trading. It was a 2022 model, and then I just mixed it with like just high time frames and then just a breaker. Because this is the silver bullet isn't my trading strategy, my trading setup or model. It is one of them. I like the silver bullet, but it's not the one I take on my funded. So, but I'm just doing this for just to see like the results and just to make sure, just like stay consistent with it, and I'm just interested in seeing what the results are going to be if I just take the silver bullet once a day, 1%, the exact same trade every single time. So yeah, we're heading lower here now to the high of these 4 hour, is it the 4 hour? 4 hour BISI here. Let's move this out of the way. So the next would be the midpoint and then that low. Let me just move you in here. So look how it's reacted here already from the high of the 4 hour BISI. But if it wants to keep going lower and if it is bearish, then it will take out these and then just go for the midpoint. Let's have a look at dollar. Dollar first is these two highs here, equal highs. So let's see if it wants to run that. But yeah, just by tape reading, you sort of just literally just tape read, just try and tape read as much as you can. Just try and say where you think price is going to go. Journal it, write down where price went or where it didn't go. And yeah, you sort of just start getting used to it. Just by looking at how price reacts to the certain PD arrays as well, it'll just tell you. So here at the minute, institutional order flow, entry dual, that fair value gap there. So let's see if it wants to head a little bit lower. Yeah, we have half an hour until 11 AM. Let's just see if there's anything that I'm going to take. I might do 2 sessions. This is like the second live stream for this episode series. So I could do like 7 AM to 8 AM if there's no trade there, then live stream 10 AM to 11 AM. But we just see. We just play the cards right. So midpoint, let's see what happens. You can get midpoint or the quarter level here. But I'll say next is the midpoint. Just keep an eye on this fair value up here and then sell side equal lows. Dollar, taking out this equal highs here. Next would be here. I'll say as long as dollar just runs through this consequent encouragement, and it really has already, then we could just be seeing that high get taken out here. So fair value gap here, and it's the exact high of the 4-hour BISI, which is just something to keep in mind. And if it starts pulling lower, then it could aggressively run lower. So yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? Would you tune into the 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Live stream if I do that, and then also 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So there'd be two different live streams. Or if I take the trade between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., obviously there won't be a live stream unless you guys want me to take read. But I also got to take time for myself to trade my funded account as well. So that's the reason why I'm doing 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mostly because I only do the 7 a.m. To 10 a.m. kill zone. So let's just see order block here. If it's more bearish, then just don't really want to see the mean threshold get closed above. So which would be the orange line. I'll make that white. Already has by a little bit, but we'll see. It's a sign where it's not as bearish as you think now. So it's just going to start slowing down. So yeah, nice. Yeah, I might try that then. But again, it's just been 2 sloppy days really. So the worst thing to do is just try and force a trade. But I definitely want to make you guys see me live trade like the silver bullet. So take a look at dollar. Nothing says go short just yet for dollar, so it's still going to go higher. Well, not still going to go higher. I still see it going higher. But yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, even though obviously I haven't taken a trade yet. Hopefully the tape reading and just me like trying to explain things, or just what my mind is going through when reading the charts is helpful. So hope you guys are enjoying it anyway. The reason why I haven't drawn from the wick is just because it's a stubby wick. I've just done for the body to the body. But if you do from the wick there, then the mean threshold is respecting it. So that is something that I keep in mind. So this here, the order block, I usually do from the wick, from the body to the body, because it's just a stubby wick. But if you just draw from the wick to the low, from the high to the low, then the mean threshold is the midpoint and it is respecting it nicely. So that's just something, like I just said, to keep an eye on. Still could be going lower. So if you was short this trade and you're wondering whether to come out or not, that's something that would tell me to just stay in just for a little bit longer. So dollar, order block, fair value gap. So order block there and fair value gap. So it ran a little bit lower just to dig into this order block here. So is it going to make its push up to that buy side to take people out who's sold from down here? I mean, if you was trying to short from here, if you're trying to catch the top, would you be scared in getting stopped out right now? So would you be feeling like you're going to get stopped out, or do you want to just sell? So let's just see where the body closes on this candle. Still closes below the mean threshold, so I would still be holding this short. If it closes above, then I'd probably end up just cutting the trade from there. But yeah, remember the body does, the candles do the damage, the body tells the story. So yeah, just look at that, the mean threshold, how price is still respecting it. So the next draw is still would be that low and this consequent encouragement here of the 4 hour. That'd be my next place to take partials. I'll take a look at this wick as well here. This long wick. So, I would like to see a candle close just like that. That one there, you'd have to just allow a teeny bit of it closing like that. But if it closes like that, then potentially it wants to go lower than this wick here. Don't want to see this wick show support. So the midpoint of that wick. So that's been taken here, more sell side. So if you're short, just take a teeny bit more partials potentially. Definitely more partials if it does end up hitting that. Dollar's taken out that buy side now. So the next draw will be there. Because it's so close, I just want to see it just accelerate now. Take it. Don't want to see it act like this again. So it's reaccumulated price. And then just wanted to run up higher just to take out. That's what I like to see. Just pay attention to this fair value gap. Don't want to see it respect it much. Just want to see it just run through. Then it would end up just taking out the sell side here. That's not a proper break above the market, by the way. So still got liquidity up there. I want to see it just make jagged. So So look how price has reacted to the this quarter level of the 4 hour, and I'm pretty sure, is it the daily wick as well? Let me just get rid of that there. Yeah, I think it was the midpoint of the previous day wick as well. Let me just get rid of that. In the midpoint? What was it, the 4 hour? Could have been this 4 hour wick here. Yeah, it was this 4 hour wick here. That's where price reacted from there to run up higher into this inefficiency there. So dollar, sorry, dollar has now ran that high, that buy side. So the next draw would be there, and then also there. So because this area, this is imbalanced. So this is imbalanced. There's buy side above here. So if it's buy side and then there's also an imbalance, price usually would want to take the buy side and head into this imbalance as well. So still sell side down here. And then for me, it'd just be that sell side. If it ends up taking that. Let me know if you guys, if this is making sense. So, or if you guys are enjoying it, let me know. And yeah, sorry about my voice. It's just ill at the moment. So dollar headed up to the buy side, again doing the exact same thing, just bouncing off the high of it, but it wants to be made jagged, so just run through it. And into that inefficiency here, see how it reacts. If it just breaks through, just with ease, then it would head up into this inefficiency and this buy side up here. So sell side there, so next down here. Has this made sense, by the way, guys? You guys would love to hear some feedback. Or you guys following along as well. So there's just that little inefficiency here as well. It's got the one. Man, that bit near. So it's bouncing off this 5 minute BISI here for now. Dollar reacting off that inefficiency here, which has now been filled. But yeah, I should be streaming every single day. Follow my Discord. Let me send it in. 1 second. Yeah, feel free to follow my Discord. I'll be updating when I'm going live. And then also my Twitter as well will have an updates in when I'm going live as well. Should be able to send it in 1 second. Just trying to get that link to the Discord. This should work here now. So yeah, in the chat I've just posted a link to the Discord. And then also a link to my Twitter if you guys want to follow. I'll just put an update on when I'm going live and stuff like that. But yeah. Hope you guys have liked the stream so far. And the series. Next will be the sell side here. Just take a look again. Delete that now. Of this here, I want this to become an inversion fair value gap. So it has started becoming an inversion here. Pulled away. Just made that black. Are you able to give analysis on what spot price had dropped? Like, did it hit a PDRA or change market structure or something? So, like I said, on the dollar, the daily opening gap. So, for me, daily opening gap here, pulled lower, ran higher to fill the gap. It then made a low, high, lower, low. So, it dropped lower here. Pulled up higher. So, this green area is a bullish breaker. And then tapped into the bullish breaker multiple times. And then if I just zoom out here, people have been selling this down. So if we're looking for longs, because it's on the bullish breaker on top of the daily opening gap, then we'll start targeting. So targeting that long first, then that high, then it'll be that high. So then we'll be looking at shorts for euro. And like I said, euro is trading in between the CIBI, 15-minute CIBI. As I've just seen now, it made a high, low, high, high, lower, low. So here's a breaker, this black candle. So I've just spotted that now. That is a breaker, and the way price is respecting the consequent encouragement of the CIBI. We were looking for shorts, just a little bit choppy in price action for me. Going sideways here. But the one that I spotted, it was here, so it just ran lower. Just took that a little bit high, dropped lower, fair value gap here. Just one entry, and there's an order block as well, bearish order block. So that's the only thing that sparked my eye for going short. And then the first draw liquidity would be that 4-hour BSI high, and then the sell side, and then the midpoint, and then the low of it, and then the sell side just down here. So that's what I've been targeting. And then if you were short, just have the smallest position off left just for that sell side there, and then yeah, I'll be done for that. So next for dollar would be this inefficiency. If that acts as an inversion, and wants to run higher, then it'd be that buy side here. There. If that makes sense to you guys. Let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, just a lot of choppiness here. But yeah. So yeah, price just ran into this inefficiency. And then just wanted to run lower. That's all good, bro. It's all good. That's all good. But yeah, hopefully soon, or hopefully tomorrow, or Thursday, Friday, there'll be a trade. But just today, a little bit choppy for me. Then I spotted that silver bullet a little bit too late as well. So, and hopefully I get better as well with my illness. Just feeling a bit sick at the minute. No, I don't, bro. I don't trade the 1050 macro. But I've heard that it is very powerful though. Where's dollar? But yeah, daily opening gaps are really good as well. So I've got all of them just marked up here. So, and weekly opening gaps, but there wasn't a weekly opening gap. Excuse me. There wasn't a weekly opening gap for the past like 2 weeks or so. But yeah, nice run on dollar today. Yeah, Thursday CPI, so definitely got to be careful. Yeah, PPI on Friday. So, I mean, potentially next week could be a really nice price action. Just definitely be careful this week. CPI, probably not. But maybe on Thursday CPI. Definitely not before on the day. And Friday PPI usually comes out at 2:30. Let me just check. Or is it 1:30? Let me just check. Yeah, it's 1:30. So yeah, you could. Yeah, I'll be trading Friday if there is a setup there. It's good to have like volatility as well. You can see like the manipulation, and then you can see where the stops are for traders or like retail traders, and then some nice moves happen between that. So yeah. So yeah, next draw for dollar would be that, but you just they shouldn't be trying to buy that now. If we're looking from this long here, from the high there, so it's deeply in a premium. So you should only have like a teeny bit off on left going. And for dollar, for me, if you were short, let's go on the 4 or the 1. It could just be that consequent encouragement of the wick. That's what I pretty much see. Yeah, just the consequent encouragement would be the next draw. So, but you should only have like a small position left going. But yeah, that was a decent move. But yeah, I'll hopefully be streaming tomorrow as well. And yeah, we can just hopefully take our first trade tomorrow. yeah, hopefully you guys like the stream. Leave a like. Yeah, and I'd love to hear some feedback. Like, what could I do better? Should I split the charts in half? So like, so you guys can see dollar as well at the same time like this. Or do you guys just prefer just one chart? Do you guys prefer the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame? So this challenge is for like both of us, I guess. We could just be taking it together. This silver bullet funded. So, but again, like I said, it's definitely not financial advice. I've got it here somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, guys, do not use your own money. Just use demo. But it's something that I'm getting out of the comfort zone for. Live stream, trading, and seeing other COMPENSATED funded challenge. And I'm going to document every single results, post it on like the Discord, Twitter, and update all you guys how the account is doing. But yeah, also I'm not going to be taking like forcing trades. So if I don't see a trade set up, then I won't be. There's no point in forcing. So that's just the worst thing to do. 1 minute, 5 minutes together. Yeah, that could be a good one for Euro. So I could have like 1 minute here, 5 minute here. So if you guys like that better. Yeah, no, 1 minute and 5 minute. That's why I do flip to them. I keep flipping to the 1 minute, 5 minute, and the 15. So I always do flip through them. But if you guys don't mind me just flipping through them, then I'll just keep to one chart so I can just see fully. But yeah. Let's see if this, like in the future, if this becomes a inversion fair value gap, then we'll be looking for it to go lower. Consequent encouragement, sell side, and then this inefficiency here as well. Let's go on the higher time frame. So yeah, next draw would be the consequent encouragement. So if we see on the daily time frame that price ends up closes above this midpoint. Let's just get the midpoint here. So if it closes above this white line on a daily, then I'll be more confident in running this inefficiency here and that buy side. But at the moment, we just saw that it couldn't even reach the consequent encouragement, so it's just a bit bearish. Hence why I was looking for shorts on the intraday, but you don't want to catch the top. You don't want to try and catch the top on a higher time frame. So it could just be putting back into a discounted array, like I said at the start of the stream. Sell side, and there's a discounted array down here. So yeah, that could be where prices ended up in the next couple of days before in the future I wanted to run this high up here. For the 7 to 8 price action, I haven't looked at it, but I'll have a look at it now. So 7 AM to 8 AM, let me just mark it down. Doesn't really look like much, to be fair. For dollar, if I was looking at 7 AM to 8 AM, it was a little bit better. Actually, it wasn't really. There wasn't too much for 7 AM to 8 AM in my opinion. It's just playing above this 4 hour, on this 4 hour BISI. Let me just get it for you guys. So it's playing on this 4 hour BISI here. There. And then I would say it made a low, high, low, low. Once it makes a high here, so once it takes out this high, there, then that becomes a bullish breaker there. There's not really a fair value gap, but it does tap into the breaker, ends up running that buy side. But this is past 8 o'clock anyway. But yeah, it ends up running this buy side here, and then inefficiency that I can see is this there, and then does it take that buy side? Ends up taking that buy side, and then running into that 15-minute Sibby here. So if that makes any sense, let me know. But that's what I saw. There wasn't a silver bullet that I like between these two either. But that's my analysis on between that area. So let me know if that makes sense. No, I'm the right one. Yeah. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. I'm going to end the stream soon, but yeah. Nice, bro. Nice. Nice. Yeah, just make sure you journal everything and stuff like that. So, and then yeah, just the inefficiencies like here. If it doesn't get up to the consequent encouragement, or it doesn't close above it, then it just like indicates that it's not going to go any higher really, or it just indicates that it wants to just head to a sell side or a discount PD array. So that was sell side here, consequent encouragement if it wants to keep going lower. But yeah, you have to just allow that teeny bit there, just to allow that. If it closed a little bit above, like say it closed above there, then potentially price wants to get up to here. But just because it's just a teeny bit, then just allow that. But yeah, hope you guys did like this stream. Again, if you'd like to DM me or anything like that on Discord, or just if you've got any ideas or how to make the stream look a bit better, or any feedback, I just would appreciate the feedback. Or if you are enjoying the streams, would love to just know about it if you guys are. So just give me more encouragement and just more like that, or just keep going and stuff like that. But I enjoyed doing it too. I enjoy interacting with you guys as well, and just take reading, explaining the candles, stuff like that. And hopefully this series start kicking off with a trade as well. And I'll show you guys how to like just document each trade in like Excel and stuff like that. It's really good once you are funded as well, or even if you're not funded, just to keep track on your trades and stuff like that. It's a good way. Thanks, bro. Yeah, cheers for tuning in, Charlie. And I shall see you tomorrow. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm pretty sure I will be streaming tomorrow, but if my sick gets any worse, then I wouldn't, but I should be getting on the mend, so I should be getting better. Dollar has now taken that high, that buy side as well. So yeah, nice run on dollar this morning. But yeah, I'll see. And then also on the Discord chat, I just send in analysis as well, and where I think price could be potentially heading to. So I'm pretty sure I did say yeah, I did call out the low this morning. I said keep an eye on the body of the low on the 5th Jan. That could be where price is heading to. And yeah, the 5th Jan was there. the consequent encouragement, so that's potentially where we're going to head to. And that's where we are heading to now. So yeah, that's what I said in the Discord. So feel free to join the Discord, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to head off now. Have a blessed rest of the day. And yeah, be safe with trading. And yeah, feel free to message me or anything like that. I'd love to connect with you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys. Take care, man. Take care.